By now, you've probably heard about all of the new ropes that came to welcome to Bloxburg, and today I'm going to show you some tips on what you can do with them because a lot of people seem confused as to why they were added to the game, but they actually changed the game quite a bit. Now, before I start, you need advanced placing for a lot of these or all of these, because I do think the ropes only work if you have advanced placement. Of course, you can place them like that, but I don't think you can go into custom placement and add your ropes like this. Yeah, so they only work with the advanced placing Game Pass, sadly. And the first tip is one that I shared on Twitter over here, and that is a very easy one to do. I like to keep tips easy and small and not take up 7 rooms for one shelf or something like that. So I'm gonna try and keep them as simple as I can because I don't really like those tips that need a lot of money and items for the small thing that you get. I don't really feel like they are tips anymore, so let's keep it small today. So what you do to create that kind of shelf, and you can actually create different kinds of shelves. I have seen some examples on Instagram, for example from, I'm so sorry if I say this wrongly, Yumi Cookie Pie. She created those little things right there with the triangles, and I'm gonna try and recreate those. So shout out to Yumi Cookie Pie, I'm gonna link you in the description. So first you need to go into storage and you need to take the oak shelf. Then you place your placement grid on small if you want to, wait, maybe on medium, so that it's easier to line all of the shelves up, and you place 1, 2, and then leave 2 parts in between just to create some extra space like that. You got your 3 shelves, very simple. And then you paint it in a color that kind of fits with the ropes, and I tend to use for like a brown color, and a material I usually then go for the bark. I do like some natural furniture, so this seems pretty nice. And then of course you go into rope or string. I'm going to go for the ordinary rope, I like it. If you press T on your keyboard or you click this button right here, you can change it to custom placement, and then you get a little ball that you can follow around. I don't know if you can see it well on my screen. And then in the corner over here, you go all the way to the corner of the shelf, you ignore the second shelf, and you go all the way up to the top. And as you can see, it looks a little bit crooked. And now I do have a kind of like a straight rope. Well, not really, but I tried. Let's do that again. Looks good to me. And you do the same thing on the other side. You connect your dot to the side part over here. You go up and you find the correct spot. Same thing then again to the walls. You click this part where you ended your previous one and you just drag up across the wall. You make sure it looks a little bit straight as well. And you can basically choose how high you want it to be. And then same thing here. This is about the same height, I would assume. So let's do that. And there you have it, your simple shelf. And then of course you can decorate that. And there you have your industrial shelf. And of course you can also make it more modern if you want. So painting these black and then giving them the plastic material or leather. And then again, you take your rope or string, whatever you want to choose. You change your placement and you connect the dots again. Let me put my placement grid on small. But then this time you are gonna go around here as well and create a little pattern that just follows the shelf. Now I'm not too good at this. But you saw it in the picture, that's the most important part. And then if you delete that, you have a little base. It looks so bad, so I probably shouldn't continue this one, but yeah, I'll show the picture again. So in the picture, as you can see, they created something with neon lights. Oh, that's why they are straight. Let's try that. And so yes, that's basically another tip that you can actually use neon lights to do this with as well. So just going into lighting and going into the horizontal neon light, you also have the option to create a custom placement with these. And that is so much fun. And then of course we have to paint them black. So I'm gonna do the same thing again, but with the neon lights. Hopefully they look a little bit better. And then same, creating a point here and then trying to go to like the middle part of it. That's about the middle. And we can start removing the 2 upper shelves and creating the same thing on the wall on the back. Now, as you can see, if you had a little bit more accuracy than I have, this would look good, but I'm sticking with this shelf because I cannot do this. So let's remove that part for now. Right, we can move on to the next tip. I'm so sorry for going on about this. This is pretty hard to do. Oh, and she didn't even do what I did. Okay, so that's good. And so the next thing is a fun little Christmas hack that you can do, is that if you have your house, I will create a beautiful house just right now. Of course, you got your roof on. If you then go into the string light, why do I keep going into build mode for that? And I need to find the ones that I am looking for. I'm looking for these, and we're going to custom placement. You can actually create these lamps that lay flat on your roof like that. As you can see, it looks amazing for Christmas. And then on that, adding your roof material, of course. And there you go, you got your Christmas roof done. And then with the garland, you can create, for example, a piece that goes from here all the way up to here that hangs on your roof like that. But you can also now build inside your roof part. And what I like to do, I want a nicer looking garland for this one. Does this one have lights? Yes, this one has lights. Okay, what I like to do, go into the corner over here. Quite tricky to like find the right spot. There we go. And then I go all the way up to the top, maybe second floor. That will work best to zoom into. All the way up to the top, you start from here and you go down to the bottom over there. So going back to the first floor, and then I need to find that golden spot where I can put my garland. You can also drag it down, of course, but I don't think that looks as nice. Then another tip that I found while making my sled slope Christmas present thingy is that if you place spiral stairs and you copy these lights over here, and then you go to the bottom part of your stair and you connect it all the way to the top part of your stair. Of course, I picked the worst spot ever. You can have lights on the sides of your stairs and it looks so cozy. And I just feel like that's a fun addition to the game as well, if you can just do that. And then another hack that I thought about would be a fun idea to do. I haven't actually tried that one, but that is to make a clothing rack outside, or like a drying rack outside, where if you have these old houses, you have like a drying thingy outside, and I kind of want to recreate that. But I don't quite know where to start. I just had the idea in my mind. Now this doesn't look as good as I hoped it would look. Don't copy it. It was just an idea I had. Currently a little bit out of inspiration as to how to do things. Probably because I've been playing so much this week already. Oh my goodness. Then this one I got from Twitter, but I'm so sorry. I do not know who made it first, because a lot of people did it at the same time. So it's quite hard to figure out who did it first. It is an electric power line. I don't exactly know how they look like because we mostly have underground power here, but I will try my best and make it look as nice as possible. So you create these two pillars stacked on top of each other, and I don't exactly know what color it would be for the wooden pillar, but I don't think that's of much importance. Okay, the first part is done. Then you go into lighting. You pick the electric box, the power box, and you hang it on your pillar like that. And then on the second floor, you go into fences. You pick the minor stone wall. And I think that's painted in like a concrete-ish thing or metal. Probably needs to be a conductor, so I think it's gonna be like metal-ish. And then of course, with the ropes, you go into decorate. You pick your ordinary string, I think, and you connect your dots as you would as usual. And there you have your own power line. And this is kind of what I wanted to do with the drying rack for the garden, but I didn't exactly know where to start, so just use it as a power line. Then next up, we have the amazingly good builder, Floaty, and he created a hack with chairs. I think this one is quite a lot of work, but I do want to try it. He created a woven effect with the chairs. So I'm not entirely sure as to what chair he used for this hack, but I assume it's the simplicity chair. And then going into ropes, I think you need to create like a grid pattern with your placement grid on small, of course. And then starting from the top and doing the same down. And he probably used another chair for that, now that I can like see this. So this is my version of the woven chair. It doesn't look as nice as what Floaty did. If you paint it brown, it does look a little bit better so far. Then next up, we have a hack by Mary Chrysler Lovebug YouTube. They created a Christmas tree with a pillar and some fences, and it looks pretty nice if I say so myself. So this is perfect for in your backyard, and it's actually very simple to do. You put your placement grid on large first, you put your pillar, then you go into fences and you create that plain short fence, and then you create that. And then the only thing left to do really is paint this in like a realistic color. It's dark stone gray for the bottom and maybe dark stone gray in the middle as well. Going to decorate, new lights, and I kind of want to make a Christmas tree out of the ice lights or icicle lights. And then the only thing left to do is just from the top create a few connection points and go down. I'm just gonna use the square that I have over here to connect my points to. And then to top it all off, you go into decorations and you choose your topping for the Christmas tree. This time I am gonna go for the decorative bow over here. I just need to find the right spot to place it at. There we go. There we have our very modern Christmas tree that we can place outside. Gonna place a bow on the other side as well. And then if it's dark outside, your Christmas tree looks like this, and it is so cozy. Next up is a building hack from Luke_1W, and they created some chandelier kind of thing. It looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. So you have your normal light. I'm going to go for the antique chandelier. and then creating some walls around it so that you have a house. And then with the ropes, what they did was take the ordinary rope, go to custom placement, put the placement grid on small as usual, and then start from the top of the lamp all the way up to the ceiling. Now this is quite the painful task to do, I think. But as you can see, wow, this looks like a swinging chandelier. And as you can see, you have your chandelier hanger. Now, mine isn't straight at all. So if you do it, you kind of want to make it straight so that your lamp doesn't look like it's going to fall off at any minute. But you get the point, I think. What is with me today? I honestly cannot build today. I don't know what's going on. And so as I was editing this video, I noticed that I completely forgot about Daniel. I am so sorry, Daniel. He has done a lot of nice things with the ropes already. As you can see here, he created some cobwebs, which look amazing, and I could never copy that. So I'm just going to show you real quick so that I can add it to the video because it has to be seen. He also created the chandelier like that. And then his most recent upload is just so dreamy and it looks amazing. I could never recreate that. He created an entire balcony using the ropes and it's just so inspiring. Now anyways, back to the video. Then the next hack, as you can see here, is creating upside down fences. They look so nice for patios. I'm probably gonna just have to do this. You just create your lines like that. Of course, I should have painted the part where the neon light is white, but you kind of get the point of what I'm trying to do here. Just create an upside down fence. Looks really nice, not gonna lie. So this is what the hack looks like if it's finished. They actually used ropes for this, and it looks really good. And then this hack is from Deppelin or Deepelin. I think it's Deppelin. Sounds logic. They made some hangers for your frames. A very easy hack as well. Going into decorations, looking for paintings, and then basically any painting you want. Ordinary string, placement on small, and creating your dots, connecting them to the wall. Kind of try and be in the middle though. And there you have your hangers for your paintings. Of course, if you paint the side of your paintings dark, it's gonna look a little better than with the white. But I do kind of love this hack because it's so simple and it does make it look a lot better. And look at that roof at night. It is so amazing. Same with the stairs. It kind of lights up the entire staircase, which is so pretty. And then over here we got the Christmas tree. We have the lights, the fence that gives off light right now. Should have used ropes for that one. I don't know what I was thinking. We have the woven chair. And then we got this monstrosity over here and the normal looking industrial fence. Of course, there's a lot more that you can do with those. So what I will experiment with next is creating a night light with the neon lights that we have got. So going into lighting, horizontal, and then custom placement, I kind of want to create some nice shape. So this is like the shortest that you can go. In linen, of course. Something like a triangle seems like a fun idea. And then in that, I'm gonna just place a light for the minute, just so that I can create my points. And create like a triangle like that. Yeah, something like that, but it needs more refining as most of the stuff that I did here today. I don't know why I have such a bad time building today, but I think I got my point across. Then the same thing as well, you see some YouTubers with some light in the background. It's pretty fun to create something like that as well. So going back into pillars. So there's like a few YouTubers that have like neon lights in the back of their videos, and you can do that as well now. So going into the corner of your house, you create a point on the ground, you just go up from there. And then same here, you go a little bit to the back, and you can just do this, and it looks amazing. And then you can add a desk in front of that. And there you go, this looks amazing in an office space. You can also color them in some funky colors if you want to. They give off some nice shade. As you can see, this looks so modern and it's very, very simple to do. There's a lot of things that you can do with those. The possibilities are endless. I think my favorites are the ones that you can use under the roof, then the simple hacks like these and the shelves. I'm probably not going to use the light hack or the upside down fence. Maybe I will put the Christmas tree like that inside my backyard. But I love the simple hacks like these. And the power lines are fun as well, but I don't usually build power lines, especially since they don't really appear like that in Belgium. They're mostly underground. So I think, yeah, my favorite ones are the simple ones over here. What are your favorite ones? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.